Whatever you do, don't let poor quality compliance people run your business. Now, how do you know if you're working with a poor quality compliance person? To be honest, all they seem to know about is the letter of the law. This is what the FSA said, or this is what the regulations say. They never seem to understand the spirit of the law. Now, I'm no compliance person, but I'm pretty confident in saying that the FSA and others want you to engage with the spirit of the law. And what is that? It's, do the right thing by the client every single time and give best advice. And I know it sounds really straightforward, but I reckon it really is that simple. The problems we run into if we get into the compliance-led designing of the advice process is it becomes a legalistic, convoluted, absolute load of rubbish that the client and nor the advisor can understand. And so what we want to do is we want to design a client-friendly advice process. If you start with that in mind, forget the compliance completely. Just build something that will work for communicating information to the client. You're going to be 90% there. Then at the end, sure, get your compliance person in and make sure that we tick all the right boxes. When you start to think like that, a few things start to happen. Some possibilities open up that didn't come up before when we started with the legalistic compliance-led design of the advice process. So things like we might decide to present information more in PowerPoint or something like Prezi, rather than doing these lengthy, unreadable reports. Okay. We might also do some live cash flow modeling where we present that in front of the client, and when they make a change, we do it then and there. And we talk through with them the ramifications. It gets them involved in the process, but it lets you give the advice verbally at that point, and then all right, you can confirm it later on with a letter or something that you need to do to comply. The point is, if you start to think about a client-friendly process, you start to cut out loads of crap that takes you forever in your back office. Designing what to tell the client can often take a few hours of work. Putting it into writing in some firms seems to take all day or days to pull together. So try and get away from that wherever you can. A lot of the mass-produced compliance services out there, to be honest, mate, are aimed at the lowest common denominator. They're not aimed at good advisors, and I'm assuming if you read my blogs and you'll watch this vlog every week, that you're not one of those people. So if you're in a group like that, get out or push back and ask for more common sense to be applied to the way that you run your business to allow you to start to get innovative and client-friendly in the way that you deliver advice.